All right, guys. You know what time it is. Jailbirds and food stamps. When you hear that song, you know it's an update about Kristen Cole and Jennifer Williams. That's right. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Hey, hey, let us know where you're watching from in the chat. Hey, Jailbirds and food stamps. If you haven't downloaded it yet, this is one of the victims, Mimi. She created this song, Jailbirds and Food Stamps. It's going to welcome us now to each episode because YouTube ain't striking me. I don't have a monetary issue because Mimi is a good woman and she's giving me permission. All right, come on in, y'all. Let us know where you're watching from. Hey, hey, hey. Today's episode is about how Christian Gold is currently running around town, y'all, begging for $4 million for claiming he got a $6 million net worth. And then you've got other media sources who are trying to substantiate, delineate, or figure out whether or not he's lying. Yes. Hey, do you do jailbirds? Or do you do food stamps? I'm gonna tell you right now, I'll do some food stamps right now. You know you can use food stamps to buy crab legs. You sure can. You can. Oh, hold on. Let me play a little bit more right quick. You can get it wherever you get your music downloads. Okay. Oh, actually, okay. Jesus wants me to stop. Okay. Well, I think the internet is mad at me. Okay, there we go. One more time. Listen, you can buy crab legs on food stamps. You sure can. I used to live in Harlem, off 116th and 6th Avenue, between 5th and 6th, okay? And it was that little fish shack right there. You can go in there and you can buy with your EBT card, okay? Anything is possible for those who love the Lord. Come on in here, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Yes, jailbirds and food stamps. I'll do food stamps, but I won't do jailbirds. Not anymore. Come on, come on, come on. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, hold on one second. Hey. I got my little outline right here. All right. We got to set some things straight, but I also got to drop you some receipts. Now, hey, Marcus, good to see you. Now, if you guys are content creators, you are more than welcome to cite me, quote me. I just ask that if you're on YouTube, do the at. Is that legal? Like at, or I think it's at girl, is that legal? So that if people want to see my stuff, they can head onto my channel, subscribe, and join. I appreciate that. All right. We're going to go ahead and pull it down. Oh, well, let's hear it one more time. Come on. This is our intro. Going on in. Everybody coming on in. Can't withstand them. Jailbirds, I won't withstand. Hey. Hey. Every time, oh, there you go. And every time you download this song, y'all, it helps to support one of the victims, Nene. Nene is actually one of the victims where she had invested her entire retirement, all of her Social Security money, and lost it with this clown. Okay. Lost it with this clown. All right. So we've got a little update now. So Jennifer has come to the scene and she has dropped what she says are receipts. What they were some text messages. It's a little brief video, but it was some text messages that were from Alteria. Alteria was kind of the ringleader. She is by the ringleader of the victims that filed suit, etc. It was because it was Alteria, and what happened basically was that Christian had Alteria and her husband invest some money. I think it was around 15 or let's say like $3,000 or $4,000, and then he tripled it to about 10 to 12,000, which is what happens in a Ponzi scheme. You make a small investment, they show you gains, that gives you the confidence, then go all in, and then because she had those gains, they had her join a call with her friends, her family, other people that she knew through a multi-level marketing scheme that they were all in together. By all, Christian had previously been in it with his child's mother, etc. And through that, he was able to get so many more investors. And so it was for that reason that Alteria particularly has wanted to stay on his neck, because she feels like they used her name and her brand to con not only herself out of more, but also her hubby. Now, this is something that Jennifer had posted. Basically, where allegedly, like, she's saying certain things about her husband. There was one though that she had posted that was also
referenced on Carlos King, where effectively Alteria, okay, it's not this one, where Alteria was, I'm gonna pull this one down. She was praising Christian. She was saying great things about, oh, I've made this money, I'm doing so much better, la di da di da. Well, let me see. It was actually referenced if you watched this one, if you watched Carlos King's little breakdown on it, which it was okay. I really, really liked the judge that was on there. She did a really great job of breaking things down, even though she wasn't necessarily familiar with the intricacies of the facts. But they had shared on there text messages basically where Alteria is like, I've made so much money, I've got gains, I've got equities. Listen, stupid. Yes, that happened. That was how the Ponzi scheme started, stupid. So Jennifer is like, oh, well, she's happy. Listen, I don't know if Jennifer is slow, stupid, or dumb, or maybe all of them together. But basically, Jennifer posted these text messages where Alteria is praising Christian and other victims that are part of the current lawsuit that won the money were praising the results. That's how it happens. They invest a little. Christian then tells them, oh, you have these particular gains. And then that convinces people to say, oh, keep my money in there. Grow it, grow it, grow it. Okay. Somebody said all of the above. So that's how I just want to be very clear that she don't tell you the timeline, but timelines and context matters. She don't tell you the timeline for a reason, because then you figure it out. Now, also, if you watch Carlos Kling's video, there were a few things that I basically wanted to clarify. Number one, I am not saying that automatically this becomes Jennifer's debt. I've never said that. What I did say is that is this debt, because it came into fruition during the marriage, is now going to make it difficult if she chooses to remortgage her home, or because I own a title company, Experience Title. You guys can check us out. You can call 214-575-8300 anywhere in Texas if you have a closing. Also, if you're injured anywhere in America, you can give my firm a call at that same number. And I was explaining, hey, you can't do anything until if your spouse has a debt like that, you cannot refinance a home, even if it doesn't have his name on it, and you can't get more things. So remember on the show, they were talking about wanting to buy a house and move to Vegas. You can't do any of that until this debt is taken care of. It says, yeah, I'm looking at some of the comments. So that stands. Now, here's what I have for you. I want some receipts. I have some receipts I want to share with you, particularly before we go to the receipt. Well, no, these are different begging receipts. I have an audio I want to share with you. Now, some people were asking, well, why didn't he just hire an attorney? They somewhat referenced that in Carlos's video. Here's why they didn't hire an attorney, because he couldn't. He still owed money to his last lawyer, the criminal lawyer. In the criminal case, that lawyer filed a motion to withdraw as counsel for non-payment. When that happens, no one else wants to take your case, criminal or civil, because you now have a history of not paying your debts to your lawyers. And the worst thing that happens to us lawyer, especially in a criminal case, in a civil case, is now we start filing things, deadlines start coming, motions occur, and you over here with this client that don't want to pay you. So now you got to literally incur money to get the hell out of this case. It is going to be a minimum. Take note of this. It's a minimum $5,000 if he's going to hire an attorney. I actually believe it's going to be at least 10. Jennifer is sick of paying his bills. That's why she's over there selling the sunglasses off her face on eBay. That was in the prior video. No, because Jennifer is sick of paying his bills, she has not paid for his attorney. Here's what I want to show you. These are some, I have receipts here, begging emails that he has been sending around town where he is begging people. Timeline matters. Okay. And then I got some audio for you where he is begging people. Now, Jennifer says she still got it. That's why I wanted to show you that video. She's doing good. Life is great. We're great. Well, it don't look too great. This is Christian. This is December 9th. Okay. Now, I'm going to read you these texts and then I'm going to play you some audio. Because if you're like, well, we don't know that's a number, I got the audio. It says, this is Christian. It's literally a matter that got escalated over the last week or so. Honestly, with so much going on, it just hit me out of left field. And I just hate to be a bother, but I'm one of the last people that wants to reach out and just try to figure things out on my own. I feel horrible for even reaching out. But I just had to find the courage. This is reaching out to ask for some money. He said, I'm so sorry because it's so late and last minute, but it's urgent at this point. Normally, I'd be on my third dream by now, but I'm wide awake. Okay, but I'm wide awake. That's what he's telling people. I'd be on he'd be on his third dream. Would you? You're more like a nightmare. Here's another. They asked him, what do you need? He says, well, I had a close friend of mine with the majority of it, but I need $4,350. Okay. And I have to have it taken care of by this morning. Okay. Even if I have to pay you interest Friday, I will. I never am in position to ask, but I literally been left with no other option. Okay? Go ahead. Who sent this text? So this is Christian sent this text to one of the people that he's already sought investments for and not paid them back. Go ahead, hit that like and hit that subscribe. Okay, $43.50. So Jennifer, we're going to put Jennifer video back up so you can see Jennifer lying. Here go Jennifer lying. Here she go lying. When I say, oh, look how happy she is, lying. When I say I am blessed, I don't mean money or material things. Well, that's good because you don't have money. Well, he doesn't have money. You might still have some money. And the material things you do have, you're selling them on eBay, which is okay. I think that's great. That's financially responsible. If you need to do that, that's great. It says, I mean, situations that were sent to destroy me didn't even touch my soul. The weapon was formed, but it didn't prosper. That's what Jennifer is saying. Okay. See, these people are not here to ruin your life, Jennifer. They just want to get back the money that was stolen from them by your scamming boo thing, okay? By your scamming lavender love. If you don't know what a lavender love is, guys, Google it. It's when you marry a gay person. All right, let's continue. And here, gay is not it's not an insult. It's a fact. Here we go. Here's more from Christian. The date matters. I want you to see last month, December 19th. So when people are like, why didn't he get a lawyer? He's over here begging people, darn near bussy popping for $4,350. Okay. If he's got to spread those cheeks for $4,350, I did say it was a lavender. If he's got to spread those cheeks for $4,350, he doesn't have the $10,000 required as a retainer for an attorney to get started in this type of default judgment, which means the judgment will stick unless he appeals it. And the cost for an appeal is even higher. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. So it's him. He's saying, oh, no hard feelings. I'm drained, but I'll plan out however it plans out. Now, these are the dates. I want you to see the time. So it's going up to December 20th. This is important because when I play the audio, context matter. I want you to know this is not 2 years ago, 5 years ago. This is last month. This man was finna bussy pop. Bussy pop. Okay. He's ready to bussy pop or whatever needs to be done for him to get $4,300. He says, this was December 9th. I need a favor. It's urgent. I'll make sure you're taken care of first thing Friday morning. I have to take care of something important by the morning, and I have capital tied up that isn't accessible until Friday. Let me tell y'all something. Whenever somebody says that, you tell them, you. Okay. You tell them, you. Because get a payday loan. Call your mama. Use a credit card. That's what credit cards are for. It's no interest. If you pay it all off within 30 days, you're lying. When somebody says, I have it to you by Friday, they won't have it to you by Friday. Because if so, they could have told, let's say, what is December 9th? Hold on, I'm about to tell you right now. Let me tell you how mad this man is lying. Hold on. Let me tell you. We're going to look at the calendar right this minute. Hold on. Let me tell you right this minute. All right. December 9th was a Tuesday. All right. So if that's a Tuesday And mind you, that's 3 a.m. That man can't sleep. He's so broke. Okay. Then if it's Tuesday and you got to have this money by Friday, you can call the people and tell them Friday. Tell them, I don't have it today, but I'll have it to you on Friday. Period. So whenever somebody tell you some stuff like that, that's how you know they lying. That is a pretty man, y'all. That is a pretty man that lives in Atlanta. He could go busy pop on the right one. Okay. And that's what he needs to do. Men go make their women sell it all the time. Sell a little kitty cat, give away a little buttercup. Now it's your turn, Christian. That's all I'm saying. Everybody's got to take a turn. If you're part of a household and you want to scam, sometimes when the mafia is coming to knock you on your head or punch you in your pussy, you may have to sacrifice your butthole, your boo hole. All right, here's the audio. So I gave you the time frame. You saw the audio notes. These are audio notes. It actually was this one that's 224. So that was Friday, the 19th of December. Okay. And it's combined with this 128. All right. So add those times together. I was a finance major. I can't think about it. I want you to hear closely. Here we go.
That account is still closed. I mean, it's like it's still pending.
Start from the beginning.
I understand.
So this is Christian bussy begging for $4,350. Christian is in need of $4,350. That's what he needs. Here's the audio. Let's go.
But yeah, I have funds tied up that I don't have access to at the moment. Long story, so I invest, so like that's typically what I do full time, and I just closed an account with the broker. I cannot access those funds. That account is still closed. I mean, it's still pending. Those funds are still pending. I've been going back and forth with the broker, trying to close out and get the funds.
Let me tell you why accounts get closed. They get closed for fraud. They get closed for fraud. When you do too many fraudulent accounts or transactions, or when there is a suspicion of fraud, the banking institutions, whether it is Cash App, whether it is Zelle, will shut it down. Victims talked about how that is what happened. He would ask for it via PayPal or Cash App or Zelle, and then those things would get shut down and they would have to wire it some wonky ways. Keep listening.
Released. So that's when I say that, like, it's not me asking you to give me something that I'm not looking to get back, right? That's why I offered you interest, right? I'm like, yo, if you can send this, I will give you interest on top.
Baby, you can offer all the interest you want. If they not finna get that money, then the interest don't matter, and they not finna get that money.
If it's something that you want back, right? So it's not that I don't have it.
He said this is something that you want back, as though sometimes people give him money and don't expect to get it back. Okay. All right, go ahead.
I just don't have it available. So it's coming, right? Because of course it's my capital, it's my fund. But I need help with a situation because, like, I have to pay for it, right? So I was able to get help from someone else, but not the whole thing, right? So it was $4,350 that I asked you for. I think like top of last week, but it's the end of the week again, and I still don't have this paid, right? It's like days are going by, and frustration is growing. I'm stressed. So yeah,
don't nobody care.
I really need help. Like I really do. It's just a lot. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. And if I didn't need it, I would not reach out. Like I don't like to ask people for shit.
Yes, you
do. To be completely honest. So, I just don't want to keep dragging this. Like
yes,
if it's like, hey, Chris, like no, I can't do it. then I'm completely fine with that. But
No, you're
if you
not,
can help,
because you keep
like you
harassing
could really change a lot and lift a lot of stress.
her.
And to be completely honest, like I just don't like I know you don't understand the severity, but I just want you to know like you helping me what like
It's
it
recent.
would you would
This is last night.
literally
This is December
help
20th.
take weight so much weight off my shoulders, like so much weight. Like I truly need your help. Like I don't even know another way to say it. Like I truly need your help. You would take so much weight off my shoulders. Like I can't even express it or stress that enough.
You know what else would take some weight off your shoulders? If you got a fucking job. If you got a job, Christian, like everyone else, okay? Maybe try that. Get up and go to work. Go to work. This was 12/19 of 25 because people are asking the very valid question of, was this recent? Because that was my question too. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I understand. But yeah,
Playing again.
I have funds tied up that I don't have access to at the moment. Long story, so I invest, so like that's typically what I do full time. And I just closed an account with a broker. I cannot access those funds. That account is still closed. I mean, it's like it's still pending. Those funds are still pending. I've been going back and forth with the broker, trying to close out and get the funds released. So that's when I say that, like, it's not me asking you to give me something that I'm not looking to get back. Right? That's why I offered you interest. Right? I'm like, yo, if you can send this, I will give you interest on top. Um, if it's something that you want back, right? So it's not that I don't have it, I just don't have it available. So it's coming, right? Because of course it's my capital, it's my fund, but I need help with a
I got no money. It
situation
ain't fun.
because
You got no money.
like
Stupid.
I have to pay for it, right? So I was able to get help from someone else, but not the whole thing, right? So it was 43.50 that I asked you for. I think like top of last week, but it's the end of the week again, and I still don't have this paid, right? And like days are going by, and frustration is growing. I'm stressed. So yeah, I really need help. Like I really do. It's just a lot. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. And if I didn't need it, I would not reach out. Like I don't like to ask people for shit, to be completely honest. So I just don't want to keep dragging this. Like if it's like, hey Chris, like no, I can't do it, then I'm completely fine with that. But if you can help, like you could really change a lot and lift a lot of stress.
Mm.
And
I'm
to be completely honest, like I just don't like I know you don't understand the severity, but I just want you to know like you helping me what like you would literally help take weight so much weight off my shoulders, like so much weight. Like I truly need your help. Like I don't even know another way to say it. Like I truly need your help. You would take so much weight off my shoulders. Like I can't even express it or stress that enough.
So y'all keep saying, what about his wife? What about Jennifer is sick of giving this man money. That's why he doesn't have a lawyer. See, Jennifer paid for the last for the last lawyer because that was how they were going to then be able to go to Europe, have the wedding, etc. But also, y'all got to remember, I told y'all once, Jennifer gave him $250,000 towards his restitution. There was only $12,500. Jennifer gave him that money, okay? Thinking that it really was for the restitution. That's why she was so adamant when they were on on Carlos King's show in August of 2024. She was so adamant that he go on there and he tell Carlos King that yes, there was restitution and that the restitution was in fact $250. Why? Because what Christian did was he made Jennifer think that the cost of the restitution was $250 because Jennifer informed him the cost of her dream wedding was $250. So that was his way of getting her to help him without her thinking she's paying for her own wedding. Because what he said was, oh, well, I can't travel for the wedding unless the restitution is paid. So if you loan me this money, you just front me this money, it would enable me to get to our wedding. We're going to sell our wedding as a wedding special. We'll make that $250 and then some, and we'll be good to go. Number one, they never sold the wedding special because didn't nobody care. So they never made back the $250 that Jennifer gave him, thinking that it was for or towards restitution when it was really to plan their wedding because the show didn't take up their wedding. And let me clarify, it may not have been the whole $250, but it was a six-figure dollar amount. It was a six-figure dollar amount that he so scammily was able to persuade her to do. Now, we got the new scam, y'all. He's got a new scam out, and I want to share this new scam with you. Oh, it's a new one. It's a newbie. We're going to take this down. We're going to add this one. So feel free to go follow the new scam page. Now, I like this. It says, has anyone talked to the wedding planner that hadn't been paid? Oh, that's the other thing, guys. Yes. So the wedding was actually supposed to be at the Four Seasons in Paris. Again, they thought the show was going to pick it up. When the show said, we don't care, the show didn't pick it up. They didn't have the money to do Four Seasons. They ended up having the wedding at a public park. And allegedly, the wedding planner is still owed money and has been unpaid. There are others. If you are someone who has been unpaid for the wedding, please email me at attorneysimone@gmail.com. I'd love to hear your story. Attorney Simone with a Y, just like money, Attorney Simone with a Y.com. So again, they got married in a public park because he had convinced her that the show was going to pay for it. That way she can get the money back. La, 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 la. Now, here's the new grift. Now, I love this concept. It is called, Christian Gold, has created a company called mentalwealth.ai. It's therapy without a timer. 24/7, the world's first mental health app. Basically, it's therapy that you can get using artificial intelligence. Okay, so he's seeking investors. Now, if you want to go ahead and follow this page, there's different investors here. Let's see what we got here. Can elevate your mental wealth. You can give him your money. Y'all hurry up and look at this before he blocked me now. Hurry up, because y'all know he finna block me. 24/7 AI support for therapy. Let me tell you something. I use this. When I be mad, I had this man and he's been mad, or when I be mad at my man, whatever. Okay, I'm telling too much of my business. I will ask ChatGPT like some questions, and sometimes it helps me like I want to tell him like, I hate you, your mama should have swallowed you. And it will rephrase the text message so that it is not so aggressive. We'll say. So yeah, this is what he's got going on there. Oh, let's see what it says. It's got no sound. Okay. The future is here. 24/7 AI therapy. He's asking people to invest. He needs some millions. You can try it for 14 days. Transform your mindset. I love the concept because I've always believed you want to try it out on yourself first. And he is fucking nuts. He's nuts. So that's good that he's going to be the first client. It's a reasonable cost. It's $39 a month, and there's a trial, and there's a premium for $89. Now, if you've ever, he came from, what do they call it? Multi-level marketing. So the new shift from multi-level marketing is selling something that's got like a monthly commitment like this. See, I'm cool with this. This doesn't seem scammer-ish because it either works for people, it doesn't work. You've got a free trial. Now, for those people who are nutty enough to invest in him with his track record, you on your own there. Don't call my office when you put this. Somebody said, is this allowed? Does he not need to be trained? Probably not. I don't know. I need the therapist in the chat to let me know. I feel like there should be an asterisk there, but I also feel like this is way better than soliciting people for investments and then not actually investing that money in the market. And then when the people ask for their money back, telling them the money is gone. So this is the new grift. So what he tells people is he needs their money. So like the people he needs the 4,000 from is to put into this app. Are you sure that he is connected to this? This is what he's saying. It sounds, yeah. Are you sure he's collected because it sounds smart? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, it does sound smart. If it works, I'm sure. Yeah, go try it yourself. Do the 14-day trial. Hit that like, y'all, please and thank you. Yes, please hit that like. Somebody said I'm properly baffled. This is yes, he needs HIPAA permissions amongst others. I'm just saying, I like this concept. This is Christian Gold's new grift. Okay, it's this app that is going to provide you with AI therapy 24/7 whenever you need it. But the therapist clearly ain't been working because the therapist didn't tell him he needs to shut up asking people for money. Also, remember, guys, he just had, I'm going to put back up the audio.
I have funds tied up that I don't have access to at the moment. Long story, so I invest, so like that's typically what I do full time, and I just closed an account with the broker. I cannot access those funds.
When you close an account with a broker, they immediately wire or give you a cashier's check. If anyone out there has ever closed an account with a bank, I don't trust them either. Don't you dare trust them. Don't you trust him as long as you can throw him, which is nowhere. Okay. So I say this to say, this is the new grift, but also him soliciting this money, how he's begging this person for the 4,000 and some dollars. Here's what you need to realize. He's saying he got the rest of the money from an investor. That's not how investors work. Investors invest because they want you to be successful. So if that investor gave you 100,000, that investor's not going to give you 100,000, but short you 4,350 if that's what's needed to complete the investment. That's why this is stupid and a lie. He telling this man it's Tuesday, telling him I'll give you your money plus interest on Friday. Baby, whenever you get that type of lie, you got a real problem. Zayden said, Jennifer, girl, you are in danger. Somebody says, why not ask the fake auntie? Yes, ask fake auntie for $4,350 because fake auntie does not have that. Have you seen her roots? Have you seen her roots? Her health, her self-care is presently in question. Okay. Those are the roots of a woman who has been stressed the fuck out by her husband. Those are the roots of a woman who is doing the best she can with what she's got. Those are not the roots of a woman who has a superfluous $4,350 of disposable income to just give to her scamming nephew. And it is on that note that I will see y'all later. Let me know in the chat what you think. Would you give Christian, would you loan him the $4,350 on the Tuesday and expect to get your money back plus interest come Friday? Would you? Boom, boom, boom. Would you count on that one? Let me know in the chat. Oh, and tomorrow, come back. We are going to cover Tasha K released a video where she was explaining she had investors that were going to pay Cardi that $1 million and Cardi wouldn't accept it. We got the real deal on that tea. See y'all tomorrow. It's your legal bestie, Attorney Simone. Hit that like and hit that subscribe. Bye, y'all.